Good morning, traders. It is the morning S&P 500 futures, micro futures, pre-market prep for 6/25/2019. And overnight we had a nice little sell-off. We're currently trading underneath the bulk of the volume profile. So I'm going to give you some levels up above and some levels down below, and be wary of the gap. So let's take a look at the market. Let's do it. We're taking a look at the weekly right now. We had a sell-off during the night. You can see that it dropped all the way down here to the 42 level. And if you look back on this chart, you can see that it's thin through here, and you got that big move through here. It came right across the top of this candle right here and came to rest. And this is on the weekly. We can see some more weakness, right? We do have this hump back here in the background, but really it's kind of thin all the way through here. And I'm gonna show you on the daily here. So here's the daily chart, and ATR is holding about the same. Our upper range here for the day is 29.79. We've moved down a little bit, and 29.15 is the bottom of the range right now. It is just kind of trading in a little area. I drew this line here probably 15-20 minutes ago, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. So here's the daily candle. Here's the sell-off, and this is the top of the node right here, back on this volume profile, and that's where it stopped. I've gone ahead and marked some of the most current price action on the chart. 50. This is 58. This is 51.75. This one is 29.33, and this one is 29.22. It doesn't mean that these other levels can't become, levels right here like 26. But let me show you here on the larger time frame why I marked those off. And so here is the 33 level. You can see it's this most recent kind of bulk volume right here. So this looks like a pretty good level. 26 is like really, really close to this. You can just see just a slight difference between the 26 and the 25 level. But here's the bulk of your volume right here at 22.75. If I pull this over, it doesn't really shift the, wrong one. Got to get that guy out of the way. There's like a little pause. So here's the kind of like the 25, 26. It's right through here. But even with this volume included right here, the level is actually down here. So if I pull this over, maybe that's 26 right there. So if I pull this guy back, still can't get it to come over to the 26 level. This is 29 right there, right? So there's two levels in here, as you saw on the daily, but it's the most current trading action right here is at 22. 75. And then on the upside, what I'm looking at is not quite as big of volume, but you can see it over here. There's a node right here, and you have 2552, which we've kind of fallen under, which is, it's still hidden. I keep on, there you go. So you can see it across all of this volume right here, and you can see that it's the bulk of it, and it's pretty current right here. And then you can see this one right here at 58, and you can see that it's also current, and we had a rejection just last night. I put 2 exercise videos out yesterday on drawing these volume profiles. I think you guys should go take a look. But in the second one, it was starting to creep up, and I said, hey, look, here we're creeping up into a level, and we'll see if it hits, and this is the result of it. Boom, hits it. And so I showed you basically in the video how to figure this level out and how that trade worked right there. So go take a look. So you can see we're trying to recover. This is the 42 level that it hit, and a lot of back and forth right here. We're just kind of back up right into the opposing pivot. You can see the rejection off of it. But that's why I marked these 4 levels right here. And they are 2275, 33, this is going to be 52, a little bit off, and 58 right here. It doesn't mean that these are the only levels, but look how thin this is right here. You already went down and tested into here. You know that I always talk about testing the top of the node, and then once you kind of have done the test of the top of the node, then you can test the bottom of the node. And the bottom of the node could be either this 35 level. There's like, you got these 2 candle tops right here that kind of make this difficult. There's like a 36 level and a 35 level right here. And if it gets beyond that, then it's that 33 level right there that I think is probably key. It's all whether or not, this kind of gets respected, but that most recent volume, the highest point of that volume is 33. And if I can get the right chart. So you can see there's a top right here, 36, matches up with that pivot, but the bulk of it is down here at the 33 level. So just kind of show you how the thinking's going. It could just test the top and get the bounce or whatever, or the higher probability spot is where all the rest of the volume is at 33. So right now it looks like they've got a really good bounce going. So it could keep on going, right? This was a bull flag in all reality, and this may be the test that they needed to energize the bulls again, and maybe it's off at this point. Hard to say. Volume wasn't really good the last couple days, especially yesterday. So there's no telling if people are interested in getting in this thing, or if they're just going to keep on continuing to wait, and we'll just keep on drifting at this point. 240 minute shows the fast breakdown through this thin area right here. And we always talk about, you had big bars right through here, and you can see how thin this was, and you can see this one big bar right here just shoot all the way through it. And I talk about these big moves and these gaps right here all the time for big moves, and you kind of want to be on the other side for the buy. You just kind of want to let it go. a lot of people that don't look at volume, and they start looking at levels and stuff like that, they'll keep on buying and buying, and they'll just get ran over and ran over. You kind of just want to let it go until it finds a wall to run into, and then you want to buy up against that wall, because hopefully, they'll protect you and push the price back up, or at least keep it from falling fast. 60 minutes. So I said this was bullish. This is a lot of energy being built up, looking for either a breakdown or a break up. And now you kind of have a mini bear flag forming right here. So this could just kind of trade up into 50. I think that was 53 was the level. 52. So you could trade right back up into the 52 volume area, which looks like right here, right across all these, and maybe take a fall at that point, and then maybe we can hit something down here. So we've already kind of tested this top right here the first time, and then hopefully we'll test something a little bit lower and get a better level. I mean, there just really hasn't been a lot of trades the last couple days because of this sideways action, but this little price action seems a little bit encouraging, that we could maybe get a little bit of a sell-off or something. I really thought yesterday when they started to push it up overnight that basically they had all the bears trapped right here, and they were going to bust this thing out the top and do a short squeeze again. But maybe there's not enough energy at this point, so maybe they have to go down lower and find more traders. Intraday, I've already marked off these two locations which are above. You've got another level that's starting to kind of, if you follow that exercise that I was posted up the other night, you got a kind of a 46 right here that's kind of starting to build up with all this sideways action. So you'd want it to kind of maybe come around, move up and come back and hit it for just a bounce. But anyways, anything else to tell you? So symmetry wise, I think I did this swing to here, and then started duplicating it at that point, and it looks like it fits nicely. You can see all the hits against this level right here that we're staying under at this point. Nice touches right here. This looks like a nice bisection of all the price action right here. And you get the top range. So that's how I got it for today. Was I just kind of drew it off of this big old swing right here and duplicated it down, and so you have a range extension there. And these are 100% range extensions. If you're new here or something like that, this is just a Fibonacci tool, and I basically take swings and I'm looking for 100% range extensions when price breaks out, and so it tends to work pretty good, giving you levels, and it's going to work pretty good when we get up above all this price action and there's nothing up above. It'll give you targets and kind of tell you where price is going. But anyways, let's see. Anything else to really show you on the charts? Be incredible if you got back down here under 2,900. There's a lot of levels in here. I want a big sell-off because there's a bunch of levels to trade underneath, and then once you get a sell-off, you have a bunch of levels up above that are going to come into play and give you trades. So, being at the top of the range, you kind of lose 50% of your areas to trade against. So I'm kind of hoping for a sell-off, but that's that. So a lot of volume down in this area, guys. Anything else that I can show you? I think that's it. Again, we're kind of thin through here, so you could get a nice sell today. There's a couple, past levels that are kind of big. So keep your eye on the 40 and the 37 area for potentials. It could stop at either one of these nodes right here. And, this 49.50 level kind of lines up here with this 50 level right here. So, that's pretty much what we're right up against. We're 1.5 away from it. And then we're up at 52, which is this little node right here. You've got more of them, 53, 53.50, it's just too small. The most current thing on the chart right here is this 52. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a good trading day. If you like the analysis, you're new here, please subscribe. If you have any comments or anything, please add them to the comment section. Any help that you guys can provide the channel to help it grow. It's kind of struggling to get off the ground. If you don't like the analysis, let me know. Maybe I'm doing something that people don't want to really see or have any value in. So I appreciate it. Have a good trading day. See you in the afternoon for the chart review. Take care.